Hi, so Mr Crosby has sent me out into the field. I'm just going to turn this camera around. No, I'm not. So, I don't know what I'm doing.
Hello, today I'm at Flamborough Head. Now this is one of the most exciting pieces of coastline in the UK, but it's not just this piece of coastline today. I've got two pieces of exciting coastline. Flamborough Head and the Holderness coast will be reported on by me. And the key feature today will be we have a guest roving reporter, and this is going to be in the form of Mr Lonsdale, who I've sent in his summer holiday up to the Orkney Islands to report for us on the Old Man of Hoy. We've stood here, it's about 25 degrees. I know there is a bit of a heat wave coming in Essex, but it's nice and breezy out here on the coast. I am loving it. Presumably, it's equally lovely up in the Orkneys for Mr Lonsdale.
Hi, so Mr Crosby has sent me out into the field. Here I am in Rackwick Bay, which is on the island of Hoy, which is off of mainland Orkney. Mr Crosby had hoped that I was going to send a report in from the Old Man of Hoy, which is a sea stack, but as you can see behind me, the cloud is so low that even if I went up there today, I wouldn't be able to see anything for you. So I have taken some video from the boat. I will send that to Mr Crosby to talk about.
The Old Man of Hoy is Britain's tallest and arguably most famous sea stack. It rises 137 metres above the sea. It's made of 400 million year old red sandstone laid down by ancient rivers. Sea erosion carved the cliffs into caves and an arch. Before the arch collapsed, leaving this spectacular stack, it's one of Orkney's most iconic natural features.
Now, what about these rock formations, Mr Crosby? Sure that you can tell us something about this?
Well, I think this wave-cut platform has been carved from mostly sandstone, which was formed originally from sediments laid down by ancient rivers in a desert environment. The uneven stepped surface is interesting. The harder sections have resisted erosion, while the weaker sections have been worn away. This contrasts with Flamborough Head in a very interesting way. I'm here in the sunshine, and the rock here is chalk. Is formed from the remains of tiny marine organisms. The rock here is a bit softer than on Orkney, Mr Lonsdale, and a smoother platform is produced because the erosion is more uniform. There is less differential erosion on this wave-cut platform where I am. It's worth also noting here that most of the wave-cut platform is green from seaweed, but the section closest to the cliff remains brilliant white. This will be because of less time being submerged in the seawater, and also this area will receive fresh chalk regularly from rockfalls. It's also the zone of most active erosion.
Well, Mr Crosby, the field trip's come to an end, and the weather has just been too bad for us to be able to get the hikes in and up to the cliffs that we'd wanted. You can see here today, not looking good at all, but we'll make a good podcast out of this weather.
With conditions in Orkney not being ideal, we'll finish today at Flamborough. At the top of the cliffs is a grey-brown layer. This is glacial till deposited by ice sheets 20,000 years ago. The horizontal bands of chalk below represent successive layers of sediment deposited by an ancient seabed. The network of bedding planes and vertical joints are exploited by erosion in the lower sections of the cliff, with cracks being widened by hydraulic action and abrasion.
So from Flamborough Head, I look down towards Spurn Point and the Lincolnshire coast beyond.
This, of course, will be very familiar to many viewers. The soft glacial till cliffs here retreat by 1 to 2 metres per year. The narrow beaches provide very little protection from the sea, which rapidly and continually reshapes the coast.
And just to finish with, a big shout out to Mr Lonsdale for your wonderful efforts in being a roving reporter today. Thank you, sir. Much appreciated.